Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Snakes, and today we have the best 10 AWPs under $100. So let's get right into it. Let's go. All right, beautiful people. The way this works, I tell you the skin, I tell you the price, and I tell you the where. So if you're new to the channel, now you know. Usually I'd like also to try go into game, but recently my way of doing it hasn't been working, so I show you it here. I mean, it's already good enough, and like you can see, you can already see the skin with its name. I'll just include the price so you can check out the full list. So the first skin on the list, I don't know if this is in any particular order. I don't think so, because the first one is the Wildfire. I mean, everyone knows the Wildfire. If you like the AWPs, you know that this is one of the better ones in the game. Now you might be thinking, how is this under $100? Well, this is in minware, and like I always say, this is based off D-market prices, which you can go off any like third-party website basically, and they can get you all these skins for cheaper. Skins Monkey, like all of them, they get skins for cheaper at discount. Beats me how it works, but it just does. And this AWP is $78, so $78 for one of the better AWPs in the game. Take my money, bro, because this is absolutely stunning. It is one of the better ones, like I said, and I see loads of pros using this. It would look lovely in red inventory, red stickers, red everything, bro. So the AWP Wildfire is our first skin. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, peeps, so now we have the AWP Print Stream. This is my personal favorite because this is the one I'm using right now, so I have my bias. But you know what? You can't go wrong with this beautiful AWP. It is one of the most new AWPs in the game. I'm pretty sure it's the newest AWP in the game, and it is absolutely lovely. It is absolutely worth it. If you can get it in an even lower float, it looks even better. Like I always like to do, I always like to compare it to my own, because this is in one of the lowest floats, and this is absolutely lovely, bro. Again, this is in field tested, and this will cost you $76, so basically very similar in price to the other one. And again, it is one of the more expensive ones. There are cheaper ones on the list, but for a reason. I mean, you can't go wrong with this AWP. It is absolutely beautiful, and you know what else is beautiful? Myself. If you agree, leave a like. Let's get into the next skin. Alrighty peeps, now we got the AWP Containment Breach. Now, before I continue, you should check out my other skins where I leave a bunch of budget skins. And this one makes the list. Why? Because look at this, bro. Under $100. Again, this is $75, man. Infield tested. And look at the state of this, man. This is the best green AWP in the game. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't think there are any other better ones. But this is... the other one's called Green Energy, I think. But anyway, come on, it doesn't even compare to the Containment Breach. The Containment Breach is absolutely stunning. This is field tested, bro. Look at that. I love the design. It's similar to that M41S skin. I think it's called the Nightmare. Very similar. Well, obviously, the Nightmare is in blue and this one's in green, but I absolutely love this. I was very much debating on getting this skin before I got the print stream, but you know what? I pulled the trigger on the print stream, and I don't regret it because, like I said, it's my favorite budget skin, my favorite AWP in general at the moment, so I'm gonna keep enjoying that. But we're here to talk about the Containment Breach, and it is one of the most beautiful ones, and it's red rarity, which everyone likes. So let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so moving on, we have an AWP that I didn't even know was in this price range. I knew the field tester one was, but this is the AWP Redline in minware, bro. This is $84, so I'm pretty sure this is the most expensive one we've got at the moment. Like I said, since it's Steam Market, it costs you $84 compared to a normal price market. It costs you around $115. So you can't go wrong on getting skins from third-party websites. This is one of the best ones. You know, the black and red. How can you go wrong with that? You get the face stickers. Like, you can see there's a bit of wear at the back here, but when there's wear at the back, it doesn't really bother me because when you look at it in game, this is what you're going to be looking at, really. And this is absolutely stunning. The black, the red, I mean, you put stickers on this as well. This, oh, come on, this is absolutely stunning. I love it on the AK, but again, it feels like the AK you notice a bit more because in the mag it's a bit more worn. But on the AWP it's absolutely beautiful. And like I said, I didn't even know this was at this price range. And come on, this is absolutely stunning. And I don't think you can get many AWPs in this price range that would top this. So let's continue on to the next one. Alright guys, moving on, we got one of my favorite ones again. It is the AWP Hyper Beast. My boy Rozzy had this one for a long time, and it's absolutely stunning. This is in minware, and it will cost you $43. So look at this, a beautiful monster design right here. It is absolutely epic with a lot going on. This reminds me of like the sea. I don't even know what it is, but it just reminds me of like the sea. I like the colors. I like this whole picture down here. Maybe some people don't like it, but I certainly do. I like the blues, and all in all, it's just a very nice AWP. Not much more to say. Let's move on to the next. Alrighty guys, moving on, we got an AWP with one of the best designs in the whole game. I mean, all these skins in the Neo Noir, absolutely stunning. I mean, they've got the M4, They've got the AWP, they've got the pistols. Like, come on, this is absolutely lovely. I'll wait for the day that they release it on the AK, because there probably will be. This is the AWP Neo Noir. It is in factory new and it will cost you $30. $30 for a skin like this, man. Again, I'll talk from personal experience. I rocked this AWP for a long time and I absolutely loved it. As you can see, I've like rocked every skin, because every like budget skin, because I absolutely love changing skins and using different skins. I've probably lost money, I've probably made money, but it doesn't matter. The point of it is that I enjoy it. I'm a skin enjoyer and this is one of the ones I enjoy. So let's move on to the final 4 skins of the video. Okay, my beautiful people, this is the AWP Duality. This will cost you $12 in factory new. Again, personal experience, I've had this AWP. I absolutely loved it. I love the color scheme on this AWP. I mean, look at the gold. Look at the snake on this. I mean, it's your boy Snakes, so this is his AWP. This is one of 2 snake skins we're going to go into. I mean, you probably already know. The other one is like the most talked about budget skin on CS2. But this should be spoken about more, because the duality is absolutely lovely for the price you are paying, bro. Like, I don't understand how this is so cheap when it is so beautiful. If someone can explain it to me in the comments, what makes this AWP so cheap, it would make my day, because I honestly don't understand how an AWP like this with such nice gold accents, like everything about it is so cool, and the price just lets it down, bro. Like, in a way it's a win for us because it's a budget skin and we're able to get it, but it just doesn't make sense how it's so cheap. So if you want a skin that does not look cheap but is, the duality is your go-to. Let's move on to the final. Well, peeps, I said it, and here it is. It is the AWP Atheris. This will cost you $15 in factory new. Come on, bro. And I understand why this is one of the best ones. Again, the green, the black, and the hints of blue, bro. This is absolutely stunning. The snake on this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, should I be rocking this instead of the print stream? I don't know. Because, to be fair, this should be my AWP, bro. Like, the snake running down. If I'm honest, again, like I keep saying it every time, but I've had this skin before, and I'm pretty sure it is the first ever AWP that I had on CS2. Back when I first started playing, I'm pretty sure I had this, like, when I first bought skins, which was in CS2. This is the one I got. When my boy BD told me, like, you should get an AWP, blah, 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 and this is the one I bought. So, obviously, it's got the snake, and I mean, the first thing I did, I was searching YouTube and I was like, okay, what is the best budget skins in the game? And this was #1. So I see this everywhere and I highly agree. I mean, you can't go wrong with this AWP. So let's move on to the final 2. Alright guys, moving on, we got an AWP that I've ranked in different videos. It is the Elite build and this is in factory new. It will cost you $50. Come on. This is absolutely stunning. I'm a very big admirer of the Elite build skins, and this is one of my favorite ones. I mean, I could have put the Asimov in here, for example, but it was in well worn, and to be fair, it looked like too banged up. I mean, it's cool just to say you have an Asimov. I mean, some people don't care about like the wear or whatever, but I like clean skins, and this is a very clean skin. The colors are lovely, and you can match the AK with it. You can also match a P90, I'm pretty sure, but like, who cares about that? But this skin is absolutely lovely, and I highly recommend it if you just want a clean black inventory. This is your go-to. So let's move on to the final one. Alright guys, I'm completely different from the last one. The last one was minimal and clean. This one is just like stuff going on everywhere, bro. But come on, this is the AWP Krakow, and this will cost you $80. It is very nice. It is in pink, and it's got a really cool picture here. Like, just so much going on. I think it's very cool. I like the heart here. I mean, this would be one for the Eagles, bro. Like, the pinks, the purples, and then just the shades of green. I mean, I'm not the biggest fans of the shade of green, but I mean, it's alright. You can't go wrong. So this is another one that I think is very cool. And for under the $100 mark, I mean, you can't go wrong. And also, just to speak about this AWP, if you get it in lower wears, like the pink starts fading here, but I'm pretty sure like this girl stays in the middle. So it makes it really cool. So yeah, that has been your final AWP. Let's get back to the big screen. Okay guys, so I hope you have enjoyed my list of 10 budget skins. AWPs, to be specific, under $100. It has been your boy Snakes, and we're pushing out all these videos. You know, we're gonna keep going. We're trying with the daily uploads. I did mention on my Instagram story, which you should be following already. If you're not following my socials, like, go down below and like, what are you waiting for? I did mention that it's difficult for me to post during the weekend, because like, that is my time off work. That is my recovery. It's a good time to go to the beach. It's very hot where I live, and yes, I live by the beach, so you know what, I might as well take advantage. So this is pre-recorded as well, so I think this is going to come out Tuesday. And if it does, happy Tuesday to all of you. I hope you have enjoyed. If you do agree with the skins, do leave it down below. If you disagree, also leave it down below, because I always like to know where I've gone wrong. So yeah, it has been your boy Snakes. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.